All right, people of Moore, getting ready, getting riled up for all our returning of the students. Our staff is now all back in town, so missionaries are here, all our hires are here, everybody's up in here. So we're excited about having everybody in town. A heads up, this coming week, Thursday, we will have the Holy Day of Obligation on August 15th for the Assumption. We'll have our 6 p.m. Mass, which will be normal with music. Since our number's been up, we've been watching the past few years, we're gonna add an 8 p.m. but with no music. So it'll be a 6 p.m. with music, and then there'll be an 8 p.m. Holy Day of Obligation Mass here at the chapel. So spread the word for that. I know a lot of times there's people working. We're debating when to do it. There's a lot of other times around the city, but none that late. So we'll offer the late one for those whom it may help. This week from today is move-in weekend. So it's the beginning of move-in weekend for the freshmen. The other students are beginning to slowly pile in, but move-in weekend will be the 17th and 18th, some even into Monday the 19th. So you'll see the cars and the families and everything beginning to pile in for that as well. Always remember, the parking will shift starting next weekend, just in Columbia in general, because not just do you have all the students, but you also have many families who are moving them in. So there'll be a lot of people around. So you probably want to give a little more time to get where you need to go. And if you're coming to Mass, the same, to come a few minutes early, since parking will be affected for us as well. If, as we move in, and I'll mention this, as we, at the end of Masses and things, but as these numbers go up, we've sent over 400 welcome letters for incoming freshmen. So that we've registered over the summer, and that doesn't include all the ones that will register when we come in. That's 2 full Masses of students if they were to come to Mass. So we wouldn't have where to put them even if they came. But we're gonna kind of mention again, like, hey, if a lot of our permanent community members and things like that, if you can come to the vigil or the 9 p.m., those are normally the 2 places where we have more space once we start back up. So welcome weekend, the 17th and 18th will be the first weekend where we have all the Masses. So just realize the 5 and the 9 p.m. will be coming back. But if you have the option and can come to the vigil, there's always room there. And then the 9 p.m., there's always room there as well. So just beginning to kind of spread. We'll put chairs out. So basically this year, we're just gonna keep as many chairs in there as we can all the time, so people can kind of use those instead of putting them in, putting them out. There's sometimes we need them, there's sometimes we don't. It just depends on when people get tired of being squished, they'll go somewhere else, or people be traveling on a weekend, and that is what it is. This will be the state of affairs for another year or two until we can build that phase 1 new church. Another heads up that our merch store is live. So we wanted to make sure that was up. So we have an online merchandise store. You can get to it through our website. We'll begin to post it a little more around as well. Our link tree also has stuff to the merch store. So we'll be putting some more information out on that. It has some basic stuff right now, and then we'll be populating it. And then the students will be creating more each year. They always have something new that they design and put out there. So the merchandise right now, there's hoodies, there's a polo shirt, there's a bunch of different t-shirts and things that are designed. And then over time, we've had requests for onesies, and our trucker hat can make its way back in there. And we got the beanie as well. So little things we'll be putting out as well for the merch store online. All right, as always, if you have any questions, let us know. Otherwise, we will see you here for the Masses. So this will be our last weekend with just 3 Masses, and the next weekend we go back to our normal 5. There'll be more information about that next week. All right, we're excited to see the students back, and we hope to see you all for Mass this weekend. God bless.